Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Felix Pena is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
At the plate, number 25, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
On the ground to the left side, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. The offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Roll, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And he'll get back in safely. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set, and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Henniger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mariners are on top 1-0. Felix Hernandez will be on the mound for game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Standing in, Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Shohei.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Popped up. Beckham is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I really like what Justin Bourne does for this team. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout, the head-to-head history with King Felix. He and his .373 batting average. He's also collected 8 home runs off him, so keep an eye out for that here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Kyle Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit on the ground toward the left. LaStella has it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Now the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Set to get his day started, Jose Lobaton. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Now batting.
Striding in, number 25. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
2 out here and a runner at second. Two and one count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Here's the 2-2. Looped out toward third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mariners lead it 2-0. Into the box, Justin Bohr. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch on its way to Upton. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the belt, the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he lays off for ball one. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Misses, ball two. Four at third. Upton stands at second, no outs. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. The next 3-2. To short, hit hard. Beckham is right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Standing in, Tommy La Stella, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. One and one to Tommy La Stella. One out and a runner on second base. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting it, the catcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, David Fletcher, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. From the stretch. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Angels get just the 1. We've played 2 full. The M's lead it 2-1. Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Domingo Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Mitch Haniger. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. He loses him on ball 4.
The center fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. He's pitched right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Healy possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Count 1-1.
A bullet to first base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ready with the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The set and the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Seattle leads this one 3-1.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
And leading up for the
Digging
Angels,
in, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ohtani.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number
So
7.
there's the first out here in the Angels' 3rd. And that'll bring in the former All-Star, Zach Cozart. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swings through it for strike number 2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Angels are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off with the Mariners,
thank you, Heidi.
the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Vogelbach playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. This is line to left, and the ball is dropped.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Lobato.
In now, Jose Lobaton, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 25.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 25. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
The 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. Cozart for 1. DeBoer, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. No balls and 1 strike. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Vogelback at third with 2 away. Hit back up the middle. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Justin Bohr, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The left field.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's Justin Upton now. Line to the right side, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The relay, and he's safe.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Bruce. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Tommy La Stella now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to count. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he popped him up. Beckham into shallow left. He's there and records the first out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Upton on third. Goodwin is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 6.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box, David Fletcher. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Ready with the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the at-bat. hit hard on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, Jay Bruce, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Ohtani shading to his right. One out. Now he'll throw back to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Ryan Healy hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ohtani is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Kyle.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now another 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Henniger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1 halfway home, tied at 3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in, Zach Cozart, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The count now at 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Hit hard to the right side. Hernandez comes set. Here's the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Ready now, Tim Beckham. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Vogelback. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. High in the air out to center field. Goodwin's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding into the box, Jose Lobaton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now. At the plate, number 25. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Upton going back, and they take the lead. It's gone, and good for him. Number 25 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Digging in now, Domingo Santana, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 5-3 Seattle. Zach Roscoe enters to do the pitching
now
in the bottom of the 6th.
Seattle, number 59, Zach Roscoe.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
The left fielder, Justin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A 1-1 now to Upton. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Goodwin hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in once again, Tommy La Stella. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Goodwin leads off first with one away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Soft liner toward first. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Sam Tuivalala
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And Lucroy behind a ball and 2 strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. Into the box now, David Fletcher. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Tuivalala has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full. The Mariners lead it 5-4. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. So digging in now, Mitch Haniger. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Mitch Haniger.
Trevor Cahill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Trevor Cahill.
Now here's the pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Goodwin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The center fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's just 1 for 6. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bruce stands at first with 1 out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two out with the man at first. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Dan Altavilla gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dan Altavilla.
Leading off the inning, Zach Kozar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Altavilla playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 5th round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Vogelback will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here now the 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bruce is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now
settling in now, Justin Bohr.
Justin Bohr.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And right into the shift. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Bruce. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat,
The left
I thought we were
fielder,
going to be
number 8.
all tied up, but it
Justin.
just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a
Too
ball.
low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
One and one the count now. This one's down to third. There is La Stella. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Next for Seattle, Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodwin is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jose Lobaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Now another 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 5-4. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Hunter Strickland.
Ready now for L.A., Brian Goodwin.
And leading up for the Angels, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
In now, Tommy La Stella. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get him into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back, 3-2.
I mean, this has been an interesting at-bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone. And yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin bag.
Payoff pitch on its way. And on 3-2, he's squaring, and he gets it down. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now batting, David Fletcher. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Fletcher.
Albert Pujols will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Angels, number 5, Albert Pujols.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hits this one hard the other way. And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well as it ties our ball game at 5-5.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Digging in to try it again, Shohei Ohtani. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Andrelton Simmons will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 2, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, number 17 is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bruce is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Vogelbach has got it, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Andrelton Simmons will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2, Andrelton Simmons.
Justin Anderson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Anderson.
Ready once again, number 25. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, A home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on DeBoer takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Anthony Swarzak enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Anthony Swarzak.
Ready for another chance. Mike Trout, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hitter, Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana is there. 1 out.
Next for the Angels.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Bour. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Swarzak, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Still 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. Fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Cody Allen takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Now in the box, Jay Bruce. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 1-2. Fouled off. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box, Ryan Healy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. So coming to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Brian Goodwin.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
La Stella.
First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Bruce giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Lucroy. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the wind. The 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Henniger is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Angels are gone in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Cam Bedrosian takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
So striding in, Tim Beckham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, that's a
Lays
ball.
off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Daniel Vogelback. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it, and there are two down now. Now at the plate, Jose Lobaton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. It's getting late. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied 5-5. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It's been a 4-for-12 effort in the series for him coming in.
The second baseman, Andrelton.
First pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 3-0. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana has it in his tracks. 1 away. Digging in with a chance to win it here, Zach Cozart. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Trout, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
They did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Cam Bedrosian claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.